Diana Mary Dido Harding, Baroness Harding of Winscombe, born November 9, 1967 2, is a British businesswoman serving as chairwoman of NHS Improvement since 2017 and head of the NHS Test and Trace program, established to track and help prevent the spread of COVID-19 in England, since May 2020. In August 2020, Harding was appointed interim chair of the new National Institute for Health Protection. She is a former chief executive of the testttt Group and has been criticized by health experts for not having a background in health. 3-4, a member of the Conservative Party and a friend of former Prime Minister David Cameron, Harding was appointed as a member of the House of Lords by Cameron in 2014. She holds a board position at the Jockey Club, which is responsible for several major events including the Cheltenham Festival. Harding is married to Conservative Party Member of Parliament John Penrose, who sits on the advisory board of think tank 1828, which calls for the NHS to be replaced by an insurance system and for Public Health England to be scrapped. Citation needed. In August 2020, it was announced Public Health England was to be abolished and replaced with the National Institute for Health Protection, an agency to deal with the threat of infectious diseases. Harding was appointed by Health Secretary Matt Hancock to chair the new body. Harding is the daughter of John Charles Harding, 2nd Baron Harding of Petherton, and the granddaughter of Field Marshal John Harding, 1st Baron Harding of Petherton, who commanded the Desert Rats in World War II. 5. Raised on the family pig farm in Dorset, she was educated from 1978 to 1985 at St. Anthony's Lewiston, then an all-girl independent Catholic school. She then graduated from the University of Oxford in philosophy, politics, and economics, where she studied under Vernon Bogdanor and alongside David Cameron II, and Camilla Cavendish, and then at Harvard Business School, gaining an MBA. 6. On graduation she joined the management consultancy McKinsey & Company. 7. She went on to work at Kingfisher and Thomas Cook, and then held a variety of senior roles at Tesco. 8. In 2007 she moved to Sainsbury's as convenience store director, and took a seat on the operating board in 2008. 8. She was named the first CEO of testttt in 2010, when Carphone Warehouse split its telecoms business from its retail operation. 9-10, she was appointed as a non-executive director on the Court of the Bank of England in July 2014. 8. She has also served on the boards of British Land and Cheltenham Racecourse. 8. In October 2015, testttt experienced a significant and sustained cyber attack, during which personal and banking details of up to 4 million customers were thought to have been accessed. 11. City AM described her responses as naive, noting that early on when asked if the affected customer data was encrypted or not, she replied, "The awful truth is that I don't know." Her inflexible line on termination fees was also criticized. 12. Marketing ran a headline, "testttt boss Dido Harding's utter ignorance is a lesson to us all." 13. The Evening Standard noted that it has been a tough week for testttt boss Dido Harding, facing complaints from customers and calls for her head. 14. The company admitted the incident had cost it £60 million and lost it 95,000 customers. 15. In February 2017, she announced she would stand down after 7 years as CEO of testttt in May 2017, to focus more on her public service activities. 16. In January 2018 Harding joined the main board of the Jockey Club, which runs many of British horse racing's most popular events, including the Grand National, the Cheltenham Festival and the Derby. 17. Harding joined the House of Lords as a Conservative Life peer on October 20, 2014. 18. She has sat on the Economic Affairs Committee since June 27, 2017. 19. She has not rebelled against her party on any of the votes she has attended during her time in the House. 20. In October 2017, Harding was appointed chair of NHS Improvement, which is responsible for overseeing all NHS hospitals, comprising foundation trusts and NHS trusts, as well as independent providers of NHS-funded care. 21-22, Parliament's Health Select Committee, at that time chaired by former Conservative MP Sarah Wollaston, recommended that Harding resign as a Conservative peer and sit as a crossbench peer in order to allow for greater parliamentary and public confidence in her ability to challenge government ministers and policies if this role demands it. Harding did not accept this. 23. In May 2020, Health Secretary Matt Hancock announced that Harding was to be put in charge of the track, test and trace effort as part of the UK government's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. 24.